Okay. Oh, that's loud. Okay. Okay. Now at the plate for Southside's number 12. Braxton pitching right now. I think it was a little low. Currently 2 outs in the game. That ball is fouled left over the dugout. The pitch, right back to the pitcher. Braxton runs it up, underhand toss to JoJo, and that's 3 outs for the first inning. 3 quick outs. JoJo Martinez had a pop fly. For the second out, Easton Royal had a pop up above, right about where the shortstop is. He ran back onto the field and caught out the first out. And we are back for the bottom of the second inning. Just kidding, first inning. Cooper man up the plate, leading off for the War Eagles. Pitching for Southside Mavericks is, I believe, number 10, Walker Allen. First pitch. Little inside, Cooper just watches it. He's been one to swing on the first pitch if he likes it at all, but that one was real close to him on the inside and didn't like it at all. Second pitch, low and outside. Third pitch on the way. Also low. Oh. Counts 2-1. I was wrong. Fourth pitch. Also low. Three and one count. Fourth fouled off right into the top of the stadium. Comes back onto the field. Pitcher recovers the ball. Full count here. Cooperman looking to be aggressive with the full count, leading off the War Eagles from the first inning. He's been hitting really well for the season. And it is low and he walks. Cooperman will go to first base. Now to the plate is Joe Walker. Pitch is strike. Counts 0-1. Joe Walker now at the plate. Oh, pick off. Cooperman walks back. Wasn't a big of a lead off. He just a couple steps off the plate, the bag, so he just had not much room to come back onto the bag. Oh, picks off, but Cooper steals and is out. Rolls over the bag, and they caught him in the pick hole, but he did not get down fast enough. It'll be the first out of the inning. Still at the plate, we have Joe Walker. Swing, misses on the outside. Didn't like the pitch. It was high. Counts 1-1, I believe. Oh. That was a strike. 0-2. Third pitch. And it is fouled off into the batting cages. Joe Walker knew it was close. He had his swing to try and keep it in play to further his appearance at the plate. Counts 1-2. And swing and a miss. That is strike. That's out number 2. Now at the plate is number 20, Boston Graber. He's a freshman on the varsity Oriole team. Counts 2-0. That last one was no. Score's wrong? Oh, okay. Oh, I got what you're saying. Sorry about the technical difficulty. We didn't know how to put the score on the scoreboard on the screen. Sorry, but it is now working and will be functioning for the rest of the game, hopefully. Pitch number 4, and it is a strike. Counts 2-2. Boston looking to get on base or get a hit here. Pitch. He swings right down the middle. Really good solid contact. Rounds first base and will stay. That is a single for freshman Boston Graber. Now batting number 27, Jojo Martinez, a senior who's committed to play at the next level. Pitch. Oh, a little early. It was inside and he swung a little early. Strike 1. Pickoff attempt. Boston is safe, gets back real quick. Counts 0-2. JoJo's caught looking. Pickoff attempt again, and Boston was still safe yet again. They have a left-handed pitcher for Southside today, so he will be most likely be picking off a lot towards first base since he can see that side and doesn't have to worry. Pitch, and it is fouled off. JoJo caught the top of the ball, so it went straight into the ground and bounce left. Keeps the count alive, and he will stay at the plate. Counts 0-2. 2 outs left at the bottom of the first. Time called by Jojo Martinez right before the pitcher was about to pitch. Pitch. He likes it right down the middle. Second base, shortstop gets it, but bobbles. And they are safe on both first and second. Really solid hit by Jojo Martinez. The shortstop for Southside just wasn't able to keep up with the ball in his hands and get it to second base for the forced out. Still 2 outs here at the bottom of the first. Ronnie Acosta at the plate. He is a junior. Runners on first and second. Pitches. Outside. Ball 1. Pickoff attempt again. And he is out. Jojo did not see the first baseman coming behind him and was not ready for it. It's 3 outs for the War Eagles. They got 2 hits that inning, but could not convert any into runs. We will now be back for the top of the second inning. Score still 0-0. And we are back for the top of the second inning. Now batting is number 27, Gage Stewart. He's the third baseman. Bryson Graber is still pitching for the War Eagles. First pitch, straight heat right back to the pitcher. He will run and underhand toss it to first for the first out of the inning. Through one pitch, that was one quick, easy out. Now batting for the Southside Mavericks is number 6, Caden Manis. He's the first baseman for the Mavericks. Pitch, straight heat, and it has fouled off to the right over the stadium. Ball is hit center field. Cooper Mann gets the catch for the second out of the inning. Shortstop for the Mavericks. Pitch number 2. Count is 1-1. Pitch 3. Little outside. Seems that Braxton is just throwing straight fastballs, but could be wrong on that. Pitch number 4 for the batter. A little low. That'll be 3-1. 2 outs. Top of the second. And Braxton Graber walks number 25, Trevor Reed. He will get on first after a full count. Pitch was high. Now batting is number 14, Drake Grimm. He is the designated hitter for Southside. Braxton looking at the guy at first. Pitch. A little late swing. It will go out to right field. And we'll get the catch, and that will be 3 outs for the top of the second inning. The catch was made by Jacob. We'll be back for the bottom of the second. Back at the plate, or now batting, is number 23, Ronnie Acosta. He's the DH for the War Eagles. First pitch. High and outside. Ronnie is a big guy, so his strike zone's a bit bigger than everybody else's. Second pitch. It's a strike. Count is 1-1. Third pitch. Ronnie likes it. Barrels one to left field, and left field cannot get there. He's rounding first, going 2, and will stay 2. That is a double for the junior Ronnie Acosta after a barreled ball out to left field. Left fielder tried to get there, just couldn't. He was really hustling, but I think he jumped a little too early and just missed. Now batting is number 6, Easton Royal, shortstop for the War Eagles. He's a senior, also committed to play next year. Runner on second base. The pitch. Bunt show by Easton, but he no-goes after the ball is in the other batter box. Counts 1-0. Goes a pitch. Bunt show again. It pops up in the air, and catcher goes for it, but a little short. Ball will be foul. Easton will come back to the plate with a 1-1 count. Easton's a quick guy, so after bunts, he will he works really well with bunting. If he can get it down the ground, he's really fast and can move pretty quick down the baseline. Coach Walker right now is talking to two of his players on the side, along with the catchers talking to their coach about some strategy and something else to do just to try it out in the game. If I am correct, the War Eagles beat Southside Mavericks yesterday away at Southside in Fort Smith 8-0. So they're trying to see what they can do tonight. Here's the pitch. Another bunt shown, but no good. First baseman and the pitcher charge just to make sure. Counts 2-1. Bunt again. It stays on the third baseline. A really good bunt. And he will be out. Looked really close, really fast, but a good play by the catcher. Got the ball spun around and threw it. Now batting is number 5, Jacob Ham, third baseman. Ronnie Acosta is on third base right now. 1 out in the bottom of the second. Pitch outside. Second pitch. Likes it, barrels it straight to the shortstop. Goes home, gets Ronnie out. That's 2 outs. And Jacob will advance to first. We have a runner on first. 2 outs. In the bottom of the second. Now batting is number 2, Thatch Dover. He is our catcher tonight. He is also a senior, and I believe he is committed to play at the next level as well. Pick off again, and Jacob is safe at first. This left-handed pitcher for the Mavericks has really liked picking off the guy on first baseman. He's done it once successfully. Here goes the pitch. A little late swing by Thatch. It will go over. It will be foul over the right side of the stadium. Count is 0-1. Second pitch. Looks to be low. Counts 2-0. Third pitch, by the way. Looked to be high, and it is high and inside. That counts 3-0. Pitcher wanted a ball change. Still running on first. 2 outs for the inning. The pitch. Looked low and outside. That'll be ball 3. Counts 3-1. That is either looking for a hit here if it's easy for him to hit or a walk. Both will get him on base. And he takes the walk. He will go to first base. And then Jacob Ham will advance to second. Coach calls a little timeout to go and talk to the pitcher and the catcher. We will take a quick little break. Now batting number 9, Jacob Lees. He's a right fielder for the War Eagles. He's also a lefty. Runners on first and second. Here comes the pitch. It's not like it. It is low in the dirt. Ball change yet again. Counts 1-0 with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Jacob still at the plate. Here comes the second pitch. Jacob again didn't like it. That is strike. Counts 1-1. Third pitch. Bunt shown. It'll be short and left. That was a really good bunt. Ball overthrown, and it was out. Questionable call. The ball was overthrown by the catcher up in the air. First baseman reached up, grabs it, goes down, and tags. Walker challenges the call, and it will be talked through with the umpires. Runners will stay on the base. Call stands. It'll be an out, and that's the third out of the inning. We will come back for the top of the third with the Mavericks batting. Now batting for the Mavericks, number 8, Wilson Key. He's a right fielder. Ball's a little wild over the top. Second pitch. Fouled back. Straight back towards the box. Counts 1-1. Batter wanted it. He's just a little under it. Here comes the third pitch. A little outside. Counts 2-1. Edged over to like the pitch. Liked what the ball movement was doing. Fourth pitch. Little low in the dirt. Hit the plate. Count is 3-1. Braxton really needs to capitalize on this moment right now. That is a strike. Counts 3-2 is a full count. The final pitch. And it is straight to Joe Walker, a second baseman for the first out of the inning. That'll be out number 1. Now at the plate, number 18, Paul France, I believe. He's our catcher. Here comes the pitch. Curveball. Not high enough in the dirt, and that'll be ball one. Strike pitch number 2. A little outside. Looked like it was in the strike zone, but umpire did not agree. Pitch number 3. High. Huh. Braxton walks. Number 18. He'll go to first. Runner on first base. Now at the plate is number 15. Oh, top of the lineup. Number 15, Peyton Zimmerman. He is a center fielder for the Mavericks. Pinch runner in for the first baseman, or for the runner on first. Runner at first, batter at the plate. Braxton Graber looking at the batter. Just kidding. Runner does a pitch, and it is a strike. Strike 1. 1 out in the top of the third. Second pitch, the batter wanted it, but did not get it. Braxton with a really good pitch. Counts 0-2. One more to seal this for an out. A little outside, just to see if the batter would grab at it. Runner still on first base. Judge Martinez staying on the bag, waiting for the pickoff if they choose to do so. Oh, ball is hit well. Left fielder running. Bounced off the top of the wall, and that would be a 2-run homer for number 15, Peyton Zimmerman, the center fielder. Score will be 2-0 in the top of the third inning. Good start for the Mavericks. I do believe the Warriors will come back in batting. Been a little timid so far and not completing innings. They've got good hits. Wild pitch goes behind the batter. That calls time to go talk to Braxton real quick. He wants to talk to him a little, trying to get him to calm down. Really slow it down, stop thinking too much, and just throw strikes. They're just trying to play catch and do what they can. They can best do their abilities and strike these guys out. Counts 1-0 with 1 out still at the top of the third. Now batting is second baseman, number 3, Josh Wright. That is a strike. Way to come back from Braxton Graber. Good talk by Thatch. Counts 1-1. Quick approach. Let us swing. It will go up foul. And it is out. We strike 2 off the foul. Counts 1-2 with 1 out. Here goes a pitch. Ooh. Fouled off the batter. Batter wanted to swing, did a little check swing, and ended up hitting it. It goes straight up the on deck batter, excuse me. Count will be 1-2 with 1 out. 2 fouls. There's a pitch. Beamer. Batter gets a little under it, and it goes straight over the field. Sorry, excuse me, not the field. It goes straight over the backstop. Flies out of the park. Here goes a pitch. Good block by Thatched over. Braxton putting a lot of heat on it. His hat's falling off. Really wanted to capitalize right now. Count is 2-2. 1 out, still in the top of the third. Really wanting to finish this inning so the Warriors can get back to batting and increase their score. Another pitch. It's called high. Full count. Braxton really needs to settle down and throw a good strike here. Batter keeps swinging, so it'd be good right now. Oh, that's strike 3. Good outside pitch. Just on the outside of the box, and it works really well. That is 2 outs for the War Eagles. The top of the third. Now batting is number 12, Parker Ellis, left fielder. He's a lefty. Here's a pitch. Right down the middle. Good pitch by Braxton Graber. Start the count. Sorry. Second pitch. Straight heat. Batter could not keep up. Strike 2. Oh. Braxton really wanted to quickly throw that pitch. Does not want to give time to the batter. Here comes the pitch. Low in the dirt. He really tries to pitch fast just to keep the batter not knowing what's going to happen next. And then really slows down for his off speeds and stuff just to throw him off. Really good tactic. Counts 1-2, 2 outs. Here's a pitch. And he swings at his 3 outs. What a way to end the inning. After coming down after throwing a great pitch, but the batter, Southside Maverick, ended up barreling it over the wall, hits the top of the wall, and passes out, gives them a 2-0 lead. Oh, and now we would take an ad break. See you back at the bottom of the third. And we are back for the top of the... Nope, just kidding. Bottom of the third. Top of the lineup, number 7, Cooper Mann, center fielder. Shows a bunt, but does not go. Strike's called. Cooper did not like the pitch. He has been a heavy hitter all season so far. Here comes the second pitch from the left-handed pitcher. Cooper swings over the shortstop. A really good hit in between. Oh, and it goes past the left fielder. Cooper loses his helmet, rounds second, and goes third. Crazy throw for the left fielder. Stays at third, and that is a triple for the junior Cooper Mann. A really solid hit over the shortstop, high up in the air, so he couldn't grab it. Went on the right side of the left fielder and just couldn't get around it. Lost control of it. It's the second time he's done that tonight. But yeah, great hit by Cooper Mann.
Next up is Joe Walker, number 1. So far, the game's going out very well. Heritage is in a lead.
We're down 0-2.
Oh.
Joe Walker, the left-handed batter. He's a sophomore. He's also the second baseman. Second appearance at the plate. Swinging again. If I recall, he was struck out swinging last appearance. Counts 1-1. Runner on third. Bunt shown, no good. Catcher wanted to throw it to third. There was no one there. Counts 2-0 with 0. No, just kidding. No outs. Comes a fourth pitch. Joe a little slow behind it. Strike 2. Counts 2-2 with no outs. Bottom of the third. Cooper Mann is still on third base. And a outside pitch, Joe swung at. He's been reaching for those all night. Thinking he really needs just to settle down and hit what he can.
Next up is Boston Graber, number 20.
Here's the pitch. Good pitch by the Maverick. Strike 1 for the count. Boston's a freshman. He's a lefty. Oh, not lefty. He's playing left field today. Second. Oh, he wanted it. Got a little on top of it. A little late swing. Went straight down to the dirt. That's a foul ball. Counts 0-2. Still running on third base. Trying to bring him in to try to close the gap. Score from 2-1. The pitch outside in the other's box. This Southside pitcher really likes to try to throw it on the outside of the box to get the War Eagles to swing at it. He's been doing pretty good at it so far, but really need to pay attention for those and not reach off of them. Braxton swings, leaves one hand on the bat. Did not like it. Kind of golf swung at it. Keeps it foul though and in play. At least he hit it. Counts 1-2 still. Boston at the plate. Likes it again, swings a little fast. That one was a little low. I think that one could have been a ball, but he played it safe with here with 2 strikes. Count still 1-2. Outside curveball, and it is a ball. The ball broke a bunch. Counts 2-2. Boston was really good at watching that one and didn't swing at it. There it is. Reaches up. Ball goes out. Above the first base dugout. Continuing his appearance at the plate. He really does not want to go out. Striking out. He really wants to either walk and get on base or catch a little hit here. Here's the pitch. Boston likes it. It goes up on the left side. Will it stay fair? It is not. It goes into the batting cage's left fielder running onto the fence. Boston will stay at the plate, continue to hit. Count still 2-2. 1 out. Cooper Mann on third base after the triple. He's continuing to foul off balls that were looked close, or he wants to get a piece of them to continue his appearance at the plate. He's been doing that well all season. Swings again and strikes out. Oh. Wait. Oh, foul ball. Looked like it nicked the bat or it hit him. Ball was called foul, so it'll continue to be 2-2. There's another one right down the left field, almost at Cooper Man's ankles. Here comes Riley Templin with 5 balls in his hand. It's a stud right there. Boston, they're doing a really good job at getting a piece of the ball at almost every pitch. He's only had 2 balls so far. I think he's only had 1 strike that he has not. He just was caught looking. Here's another pitch, and it is high. Full count here for Boston Graber, the freshman. Really looking for a hit here to continue to foul it off or walk. He'd be pleased with any of those right now. There it is. Out the second baseman. Fields it, throws it to first, and that'll be an out. But that is a nice little RBI for him. Cooper Man comes in and scores. Score will now be 2-1, Mavericks leading. Cooper Man runs in for the score after his triple over left field. Now at the plate is number 27, Jojo Martinez. He's our first baseman, also a senior. I believe he got into first after walking last appearance. Again, Maverick pitcher throwing on the outside of the plate. His name is Walker Allen, number 10. Oh, a little inside. JoJo wanted it, but it will come right above the box. Be fouled up, hit the top of the box. Both the pitcher and the catcher wanted it, but a little too far back for them to reach. Ava, could you twist this thing? Like up. Second pitch. Count will be 1-1 with 2 outs. No runners on the base. Nope. Yeah, no runners. Here comes a pitch. It's a strike. Strike 2. Counts 1-2. JoJo looking to stay alive here to continue the inning. 2 outs, counts 1-2. JoJo to the plate. Pitch. Outside, he wanted it. Goes to right field, be up in the air, comes short. Right fielder lets it drop. That is a single for JoJo Martinez. He's gotten on base twice this game so far. And now, here comes the junior. What's his name? Oh, Ronnie, number 23. He's our DH for the game so far. I believe he hit a double. Yeah, he hit a double his last appearance at the plate. He's been hitting so far. It's good. This is his first year playing varsity. Comes the left-hand pitcher looking at JoJo Martinez, trying to see if he can pick him off again. And here comes a pitch. Outside. JoJo needs to be careful because last time he was on first, he got picked off. Southside coach called his timeout and wants to go and talk to the bad pitcher for the Southside. And we will take a short ad break.
Is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has a prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
We are Heritage!
Here back at the plate is number 23, Ronnie Acosta, DH. Pitch is inside. Not inside. It is in the strike zone. That's strike 2, 1. Strike 1. Counts 2-1 with 2 outs. Jojo Martinez still on first base. Here comes a pitch. Ronnie likes it. It goes back. It might be over the fence. And it is. That is a home run for Ronnie Acosta.
Heritage.
That is a 2-run homer for the junior. What a hit.
We really needed that.
Oh, such a great hit. Barreled it right in the center. Real good hit. The score will now be 3-2. Heritage with the lead. Ronnie is pumped after that hit. Barreled it. It could not be hit any better. Crowd is up and going good. Now at the batting at the plate is number 6, Easton Royal, our shortstop. He's a senior, also committing. Kind of crazy for him to follow that. Oh, the ball will stay after and go foul. Whew. He hit that ball with the barrel, not the barrel, the inside of his bat. Did not look like it felt good at all. I honestly think that pitch was going to hit him if he would have stayed, but I think he panicked a little and just swung. Here comes the second pitch. 0-1, 2 outs. Score 3-2. Comes the pitch. High and inside again. Counts 1-1. Here comes the pitch. Fouled on the bottom. Easton catches the bottom. Oh, what a catch by Jacob Ham. Off the building. Easton Royal hit the bottom of the ball. Got it up in the air. Really looking to be aggressive right now, especially with this lead to further. Pitches outside again. Left-handed pitcher. Walker Allen really likes that outside. He's been throwing there all night for our righties. There it is. Easton hits it. It goes on the first base line, and it will stay. Easton rounds first, goes second, and will be safe at second. That's a double for Easton Royal. First baseman went for the ball. Looked like it moved in the air, and he did not realize it. And dove for it and just missed. Second baseman recovered and threw it to the shortstop, and Easton was there and safe.
Now Jacob Ham, number 5, will come up to bat. Heritage is really catching up with the game.
Another hit off the first pitch. It'll go right field to be a little short, and that is caught by the right fielder. That'll be 3 outs. Score is now 3-2, Heritage up. We have 7 hits. We got at least 3 or 4 in that inning. So real good job keeping it up when we needed to. And we will go to another ad break.
Is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures.
Now batting for the Southside Mavericks, number 27, Gage Stewart, the third baseman. Braxton Graber is still pitching for the War Eagles after closing out the last inning strong. We're at the top of the 4th. we go. First pitch is a ball. Second pitch, batter wanted it but did not go for it. Counts 2-0, I believe. Yes, counts 2-0. Third pitch, inside. Braxton again just needs to settle down. As soon as he starts getting a little, I don't know, gets a little iffy and starts throwing real hard, and there it is, walk. This is slow down, plays catch with Thatch. Did it really well earlier and closed us out the inning and ultimately gave us the lead. Number 27 goes to first. He will be on base. Oh my gosh. Now batting is number 6, Caden Manis. He is the first baseman.
Heritage right now really needs to keep the score 2-3 so that we can keep the lead and just get them out real fast so that we can go to the next inning and possibly score more.
Yeah, I agree. 3 quick, easy outs would be quite, pick off, a little high. But yeah, 3 outs right here would be nice and lovely for the War Eagles. Braxton after the pickoff. Here goes the pitch. Quick windup. And that will be a strike. Counts 1 and 2. No outs. Runner on first. Jojo Laurentino's our first baseman. Will continue to stay on first. Braxton with the pitch. Real quick pitch. Number 6 for the Mavericks could not catch it right then. I'm not sure what the count was right there. I think that was counted as a ball or something. I'm not sure. Here goes the pitch. I think, yes, pitch. Ball's high. We'll see what the count is here. Will tell us the count. He will not.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Because of pitch, 2-2 count. Outside. Counts 3 and 2. Really looking to capitalize right here on this full count. Just needs to slow down, take a breath, and throw a nice simple strike to Thatch Dover, our catcher. We have a good field. We have good fielders, so if they get hit, the ball will be high. It's ball 4. Walk him. I think that'll be a second walk of the night. Runners on first and second. Now at the plate, it's number 25, Trevor Reed. He is a shortstop for the Mavericks. Easton Royals now talking to Braxton Graber, just trying to give him a little words of encouragement and tell him just to settle down and do what he's best at. Braxton is committed to play at the next level, I believe. Some sign calling right now by Thatch Dover and Easton. There looks like they'll be running a play. George Martinez creeps in on first. Runners on first and second. Braxton goes for the pickoff, but Easton backed up, so there was no call there. Here comes another call by Thatch. Here comes the pitch, I believe. Easton backs up. Here's a pitch. Bunt goes straight back into the net. Batter was just a little under it, so it did not get onto the field. Looked like he tried to pull away, but just couldn't in time. Counts 0-1. Runners still on first and second. Here comes a pitch. Bunt shown, but does not take it. Be a ball. Counts 1-1. Number 25, Trevor Reed, still at the plate. He's shown bunt a couple times, but he's not shown that he wants to take a part of it any yet. Or he likes any pitches to grab at. Some chirping from the Southside dugout. Easton Royal trying to look for the pick off. Braxton looks at him and just backs off. JoJo coming up to Braxton and giving him a little talk. Count is still 1-1. Runners on first and second. JoJo creeping up for the bunt, and the goes foul. JoJo was ready for that bunt, anticipating it. Counts 1-2 and no outs on the top of the fourth. Pitch by Maxie Graber. Good pitch. Batter swings that in. That is strike 3. What a good way to end that appearance at the plate. That'll be the first out of the inning. Now batting is number 14, Drake Grimm, the DH for the Mavericks so far. Batters, just kidding. Runners on first and second. We'll see if the Orioles try to make another play by picking off the runner on second, or if they just try to continue to strike it out at the plate. Bunt shown goes down the right first base line. Oh my gosh. And it will fall foul. Mavericks are really trying to show bunt right here to get runners on bases loaded. Set them up for success, but hopefully our defense in the infield will stop that from happening. Jojo Martinez is anticipating the bunt, creeping up. The pitch to second, or not get pick off to second. Joe Walker receives it, and that will be safe. Good move. Counts 0-1 with 1 out. Here's a pitch. A little foul. Looked like it caught Thatch in the hand. Or it knocked his glove off. Count will be 0-2, I believe. Yes, count is 0-2. Here's a pitch. A little breaker off speed. Braxton with a little catch in the first base, and that is a second out. Runners advance to second and third with 2 outs on the inning. Still in the top of the fourth. Here comes number 8. Wilson Key, the right fielder for the Southside Mavericks. See what he can do at the plate to continue the Mavericks on baseness. That's not a word. Braxton Graber does not have to worry about anyone on first base. So you can just look at second and third. Here comes a pitch. Ball is outside. Ball 1. Counts 1-0. 2 outs. He really doesn't have to worry about anyone stealing since he has someone on third. Only way they're really going to steal is if Thatch doesn't throw it back in time or the ball goes past Thatch, but he's not let a ball pass him so far. That ball is a little low, it's called. Counts 2-0. They looked like they wanted that pitch. Here comes a third pitch for this at-bat appearance. Here's a pitch in the dirt. Good stop by Thatched Over. Does not want the ball to stop. Braxton's a little nappy right now. Really trying to close out this inning. 3-0 is not a really good start, but we have seen him turn it around so far, like he did in the last inning. See if he can just do that right now. There it is. Ooh, that looked like a strike, but believes it was a ball. Walks his third batter of the night, and Walker will come out to talk.
Bases are loaded.
Walker's idea right now is really just to settle down Braxton, see what he's doing, see what he's not doing, try to get him comfortable. Doesn't want him thinking too much. Just really wants someone to play catch right into Thatch's glove. That's all I really want from a pitcher. If I believe so, I'm pretty sure Coach Walker was a pitcher back in his day of playing. So he knows what he's talking about. But yeah, he's just giving a couple words of encouragement to our pitcher right now. Just trying to settle them down and get him to throw some nice easy strikes to finish out the inning. We have 2 outs. We really don't want anyone to score here. It would kind of be detrimental. Bases are loaded for the Mavericks. Hump is coming up.
Is the home's
Walker is agreeing with the ump about something. Thatch and Braxton give a little fist bump and go back their own ways. There will be a sub. Number 2 will sub in for number 18. Where's 2? Castaneda, left-handed, will come in for number 18, Paul France, who is a catcher. Here goes the pitch. It is a strike. That was a good first pitch to start this at-bat appearance. Here comes the second. Another heater. And this will be a little low. Counts 1-1, 2 outs. Bases are loaded. Score is still 3-2. Warriors are leading after the third. Braxton taking a breath here. Here comes the pitch. Oh, little inside. Thatch could not hold on to the ball, but luckily did not go too far. Just went behind the batter. Count will be 2-1. Comes a pitch. It looked to be good. Oh. Oh, it's called a ball. Counts 3-1. War Eagle fans did not like that call. Not be good if he walks here after that pitch. There's a good strike. Full count right here. Really going to make number 2. Castaneda right now will look at the pitch and make sure it's a strike. If not, he's going to be out, and that will be the end of the inning. You do really not want to be in his shoes and strike out right here. After getting bases loaded and getting subbed into the game. Coach has a lot of trust on you right now. Coach is telling the runners to run on anything. The foul ball, keeping the ball alive. Braxton threw that one with great force. His hat flew off. Oh my God. A laser thrown by Walker. Holy crap. That was insane. Braxton taking a minute to readjust and take a breath to finish out this inning. 1 pitch is all it takes. And it is a strike. What a pitch. Way to end the inning, and that'll be a strikeout for Braxton Graber. Score is still 3-2, top of the fourth. We will go into the bottom of the fourth after this ad break.
Is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams.
Now batting. Oh, sorry. We are back. Bottom of the fourth inning. Now batting is Thatch Dover. Pretty sure this is his second appearance. Here goes a pitch. He wanted it. Comes off foul. He's our catcher tonight. He's been real good at keeping Braxton calm, cool, and collected to finish out innings. Here comes the second pitch. He liked it. Bounced it right above the pitcher. See if he can get there. He'll run and safe. What a running play by Thatch. Really got on his wheels right there and moved. Not seen him run that fast before. Now batting is number 9, right fielder Jacob Leese. I'm not sure how to say his last name. He's a baller, though. I like playing basketball with him. Thatch on first base. Here comes a pitch. Bunt show, and he reaches for it. That was a ball, but he reached for it. Counts 0-1, no outs. Bottom of the fourth. Thatched over on first. We'll see this lefty pitcher from Southside. We'll look at him. He will. See if he'll try and pick him off. Nope. Here's the pitch. Bunt show and reaches for it and is fouled. Jacob really wanting to bunt here to advance the runner. Rocker is real smart with playing his bunts at the right time to advance runners, even if it means sacrificing it out. Here's the pitch. Another bunt shown. He goes down the right side. See if Jacob can get there. He will be out at first, but Dash will be advanced to second. 1 out. Nice little advancement. Now batting back to the top of the lineup is number 7, Cooper Mann, our center fielder. I do not remember what he did earlier. I'm pretty sure he had a hit over second or shortstop somewhere. I don't remember. He hit. I know that much. Here comes a pitch. Bottom. Technical difficulties right now. Sorry if you didn't see that. Here comes pitch number 2. Cooper liked it, but did not swing. Count is 2-1, I believe. 1 out. That's over on second base. Just kidding. Counts 1-1. Pitch. Oh, Cooper liked it. He goes high in right field. Right fielder runs back. It'll be short again. Cooper will stay at first, but advances Thatch to third base. Nice little single for him. Runners on first and third, no outs. Now at the plate is number 1, Joe Walker. He's a lefty playing a shortstop. Just kidding. He's playing second base today. Fire walk-up song, if I do say myself. Oh. With my somewhat of a little bit of baseball knowledge, it looks like Southside will be calling for a trick play here. They could either be throwing it to the shortstop to make it look like they're trying to throw out Cooper Man, who will be most likely stealing, and then try and tease Thatch to run. Here comes a bunt. It is shown, it is hit, but goes foul, goes straight back. Warriors have been pretty good at their bunting today, showing their bunts and knowing when to call them off and presenting them at the right time just to advance runners. Give us a 3-2 count. Here comes another. Bunt was a little short. Goes straight to the pitcher. Pitcher threw it home and gets Thatch out. Some of the players did not like that. But it'll be 2 outs, runners on first and second, and now freshman Boston Graver, number 20, at the plate. He had a ribeye last appearance. Sorry, RBI. Oh. Joe Walker wanted to steal second, but realized there was a runner there, so he couldn't. Two outs, count as 1-0. Steal a wild pitch. Catcher did not catch. Bases advance. Runners on second and third now. Cooper Man on third leading. Still up to the plate is Boston Graber. He managed to stay alive at the plate with a 3-2 count last time. Fouled off, it seemed like nearly 20 balls, but I mean, if you get a hit, you get a hit. That presented the score to be 2-1 early in the game. Here's a pitch, little outside, I believe. Yep. And it will be 3-0. 2 outs. One more pitch of one more ball, and then it'll be bases loaded for the War Eagles. Ooh, and that is a strike. Strike 1 on Boston. Count is 3-1 now, 2 outs. Really needs to stay alive and make sure if it's there, he needs to swing. It is, and it goes. Really good hit. Barreled in between left and center. Cooper Man scores. Here comes Joe Walker scoring. That's 2 runs. Boston will round second, goes third, and will be saved. That is a triple for the freshman Boston Graber. What a hit. 2-run score. That gets our lead to 5-2. Amazing hit by the freshman. Way to take the opportunity that was presented to him and take advantage of it.
Next up to bat is Jojo Martinez, number 27, senior.
He is our first baseman. He barreled one over the same place Boston just did, and it's worked pretty well. Here comes a pitch. Oh, he wanted it. Came a little low and slow. Well, that rhymed. Strike 1. Now it's 0-1 with 2 outs. Runner on third.
The score is looking good now, 5-2 with Heritage in the lead.
Really looking just to try and see what we can do with these 2 outs that we have right now. Oh, he wanted it. Foul ball. Goes off the bottom of the bat and hits his foot, it seemed like. He's not wearing an ankle guard, which is a brave move. Not really. It's pretty normal. Here comes the third pitch. Counts 0-2. Really needs to see what he does here. If it's close, he needs a swing. Pitcher's calling off 3 different pitches. Really wants to strike out here and do what he was comfortable at. And the ball is outside. He's been there all night. I would just try and bring it in a little bit to be closer, but, you know. Whatever. Here's the pitch. Outside again, and Jojo reaches for it. That is 3 outs for the War Eagles. Score is now 5-2. It will be the top of the 5th when we come back after this ad break.
is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
I'm Matt Kraft.
We are back. It is the top of the fifth. Where Eagles lead 5-2 with 10 hits to 1. Now batting is number 15. 15. Where's he at? Oh, top of the lineup. Peyton Zimmerman, the center fielder for the, what's their names? Southside Mavericks. There it is. Braxton Graber is still at the plate. Just kidding. Still at the mound pitching. Count is 2-0. No outs. Oh my gosh, that was real loud. Third pitch, a little high. Really just needs to do what he'd been done earlier with the high pressure situations and take a breath and just play catch. He's been doing really well at the high pressure situations we needed though. With like earlier in the last inning, bases were loaded and he was able to close out the inning with a strikeout. Here goes a fourth pitch, and it is a strike. 3-1 count. Good pitch. Looks like Carter Muth is headed to the bullpen to warm up. Here's a pitch, and it's low and outside. That's ball 4, number 15. Peyton Zimmerman will be taking first base. Now at the plate is number 3, Josh Wright, the second baseman. Joe Walker now talking to Braxton, giving him a little pep talk, just to calm down, take a breath, and do what he's doing. He's been doing real well all game. Only hit he's allowed is the homer over left field, which really wasn't. It was a really good hit, honestly. Couldn't have done nothing about that. Comes a pitch. Looked like a strike right down the middle. Strike 1 counts 0-1. Runner on first base. Braxton looks. Leaves it, throws the pitch. That'll be strike 2. Counts 0-2. Thatch dropped it and lost his balance and fell to the right. I thought it wouldn't be counted, but it was. Braxton's looking at first. Here comes a pitch. That is strike 3, drop third, tags in. Caught swinging with a first out of the inning. Here in the top of the 5th. Now batting for Southside is left fielder Parker Ellis, number 12. He's a lefty. Braxton looking at first baseman. He pitches. Here goes a runner. Thatch throwing a little high. And Cooper Mann was there to recover the ball. Thatch got a little trigger happy and threw a little high. Runner advances to second after stealing. Thatch had a little wild pass. It's not a pass. Throw over second. Easton cannot get up there, even though how high he could jump. Batter calls time. Count is 1-0. There's no strikes. Just kidding. No outs. Runner on second. Easton there. And here comes the pitch. Low and inside for the lefty. It is the top of the fifth. No outs. Counts 1-1. Runner still on second. Braxton looking, leaving, throwing. It looks to be a strike. It's a good pitch. Counts 1-2. Third strike here will be nice. If he keeps playing the inside, I don't think the batter will swing. He hasn't even check swung yet. And it'll be a little high. Counts 2-2. This batter is yet to swing. Braxton taking his time, looking at second base, throws a pitch. Batter swings, and a strikeout. Another strikeout for Braxton Graver. Catches number 12 for the Mavericks, swinging. It'll be first out of the inning. Runner on second. My bad. 2 outs. My apologies. I couldn't count to 2. Runner still on second. Braxton not even looking at second. Yes, he did. Here comes the pitch. A little high. Could have been close to hitting the batter, but did not. Excuse me, I did not. What is his name? Number 27 now at the plate. Gabe Stewart, third baseman. If I'm correct, he's the one that hit the home run earlier. Not. Good stop by Thatch Dover right there. He's been real good at stopping the ball and not let the ball get behind him once today. It's really all you could ask for a catcher. It's been a real nice brick wall back there. It's been really well at communicating to Braxton and telling him just to calm down and take a breath, do what he needs to. It's been working well. Helped him close out an inning with bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Up and in. Count is 2-0 with 2 strikes. Batter still on second. Runner still on second. Sorry.
The count will be 3-0.
That's what I meant. Still can't count to 3. The chirping will continue from the Southside dugout. I think it will phase Braxton, but it won't. And that is ball 4. Number 27, the third baseman will advance to first. Runners on first and second. Now batting for the Southside Mavericks is number 6, Caden Manis, first baseman.
Hopefully Braxton can just calm down in this moment and focus on striking the batters out so that we can get to the next bottom of the inning.
Yep. Threw that one a little wild. It's up in the above Thatch's head. He had to get up. Doesn't really need to worry about the runners on the bases. We have a 3-run lead, so if they scored, it'd be fine. Just really needs to play catch and slow it down, take a breath. And here comes Walker to take another talk to Braxton. We'll see here if Braxton will stay in and Carter will come in, or if Braxton will come out of the game after doing real well. He did really well in those high-pressure moments with the base runner. The run, oh my gosh. The bag's full. And now will come in junior, number 8, Carter Muth. See what he can do. He's been warming up in the bullpen the last inning. We'll get a little warm-up with Thatch Dover, and we'll take this chance to do a short ad break.
Is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank.
Back, still the top of the 5th inning. Mavericks are still at bat. Now batting is number 6. Sorry, continuing to bat at the plate is number 6. Caden Manis, first baseman. Here's a pitch for Carter. Low and outside, hits the dirt. It's his first pitch, so not too much to be expected.
Count will be 3-0 with 2 outs.
Runners on first and second. Still up 5-2 in the game. Comes a pitch. Low and outside again. It'll put him on first, and that'll be bases loaded. Now appearing at the plate for the Mavericks is number 25, Trevor Reed. He's a shortstop for the Mavericks. Bases are loaded. Carter just needs to take a breath, throw nice three easy strikes, not think too much, can't get into his head. All sports are mental games. You cannot be in your head. He's not worrying about the runners. Here comes the pitch. Oh, my. Off the back. He gets it. Oh, no good. Runner scores from third, and base runners advance. Runners on second and third. Score is now 3-5 after a pitch in the dirt pops up. Number 25 will remain at the plate. Counts, I think, 1-0. That pitch was pretty good. It started at the batter, but came back into the plate. Counted a ball, though. Counts 1-0, I believe. 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Here comes a pitch. Little inside again.
Count will now be 2-0.
Walker coming out to talk to Carter. Walker going out just to give him a little words of encouragement. Tell him he knows what he's doing. Wants to be encouraging. Doesn't want to be a negative right now. Pitchers are usually always in their head. You have to have a clear mind. Just trying to play catch with the batter. Just kidding. Playing catch with the catcher. 'Cause that's all you can really do. You have to leave everything up to the baseball gods, I guess.
In sports, you always have to have a good mindset or the game's just not going to go well. Even in performance sports, it's the same thing.
Couldn't agree more. I'm a bowler, so mindset's everything. If you get in your head, it's game over. Continuing to pitch. It's Carter Muth. Here comes, counts 3-0, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. Runners at second and third. Ooh. Thought could have been a strike, but ball 4.
Another walk, and bases are loaded once again.
Looks to seem we have a sub in the game. Number 11, Sean Ibison. Apologize if I said that wrong. Ibison. For number 14, Drake Grimm, a DH. So he will remain as the DH for the remainder of the game unless they decide to sub again. Bases are loaded for the Mavericks. War Eagle fans are encouraging Carter. That's all I can do right now. Count is 0-0. Fresh start for Carter. Here goes the pitch. It is strike right down the middle. Strike 1. Comes the second pitch. right in the dirt. Snaps a little too much.
Count will be 1-1 here.
Two.
Still 2 out.
Yep, 2 outs, bases loaded. Here's really where you want to capitalize and make a name for yourself. Pitch. Good pitch. A little off speed makes the batter swing a little early at it. Counts 1-2. One more to end the inning.
Hopefully he can just stay calm here and let's get a strikeout.
Oh, hit. First baseman tosses it to Carter Muth, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. The score will be 5-3. We'll come back in the bottom of the 5th after this ad break.
Is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those.
And we are back for these War Eagle baseball games tonight on April 1st. Happy Fool's, what is it, April 1st, Fool's Day or whatever? What's it called?
April Fool's Day.
That's what it is, not Happy Fools. Now to play, it's number 23, I believe, Ronnie Acosta. He hit a 2-run homer earlier to give us the 5-2 lead. The Mavericks made up 1 run. Second pitch, it is a ball. Counts 2-0, I believe. Yep.
Yes. 2-0.
Ronnie trying to capitalize right now with no one on base. He has free will to do what he wants. Ball is in the dirt. They're scared to throw to Ronnie, it looks like.
Yep.
Counts 3-0. One more, and he will be on first base without doing anything. I mean, which is pretty nice. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here comes a pitch. And it is a strike. Counts 3-1. Looks to be pretty windy outside. The flag is upside down and super windy from right field to left. And I keep seeing leaves and trash go across the field. Here comes the pitch. Ronnie fouls it left. He really wanted it. Just comes over the top of it and a little too early on it. Count is 3-2, full count. Needs to be aware of what is happening currently with the ball. Doesn't want to chance it. Pitch. Takes it right at the pitcher. Second baseman will get it. Throws it up, and it will be out. Ronnie's a big body, so it wasn't too hard for him to tag him. But when you got that much muscle, too, I mean, there's not much you can do.
Now up to bat, Easton Royal, number 6, senior.
He, last time I remember his at-bat, he bunted and got on first. Here comes a pitch. Swings at it, comes up, and goes. Oh, clears the stadium. Luckily, that was going to scare me. Here's the second pitch. Bunt shown. Does not take, and it is a strike. Strike 2 counts 0-2. Not looking too good for Easton Royal, but I know he will capitalize on this opportunity. Hopefully. 1 out left. Yep, just kidding. 1 out. It's happened so far. Here's the pitch. Outside, and it is, yep, outside. Counts 1 and 2. Catcher calls time. Holy. It's ball switch yet again. They've been doing that quite a bit, but I mean, if you have the option to, why not? Here comes the 4th pitch of his Easton Royals appearance at the plate. Left-handed pitcher throws. Looks to be out. Oh, that is strike 3. It'll be the 2nd out of the inning. Easton Royals caught looking.
Now up Jacob Ham, number 5. Sophomore.
Also another fire walk up there. Counts 0-0. 2 outs right on the third base line. A really good solid hit on the third base line. Third baseman cannot field it correctly. Oh, ball's overthrown, and he goes to second. Catcher fakes the throw, and that'll be a double. That's off a steal. Yeah, that'll be a double for sophomore Jacob Ham.
Good
now
play.
at the plate. Yeah, way to be aware of the ball, what's happening. He was talking to our first base coach, but still watching the game and see what's happening. The third baseman for the Mavericks overthrew and missed the pitcher. Now batting is number 2, Thatch Dover. That ball was out. Ball is count is 1-0. Wargos keep the lead 5-3 in the bottom of the 5th. Runner on second. Here comes the pitch. Thatch misses it a little short. Not push the bat out just enough. Comes the pitch. Strike. Looked like it could have been fouled, but I was not entirely sure. Count is 2-1. Just kidding. 1-2. I got my numbers backwards. That's trying to make the most out of the situation right now with 2 strikes on him, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. Hits a real good shot. Barreled over the shortstop. Goes to the left fielder. Left fielder cuts to the third baseman. Jacob Ham scores, and that gets our lead 6-3. Nice little ribeye by Thatch Dover. Way to take, oh my gosh. I can't word today. It's that spring break getting to me. He took the opportunity with a two count strike on him, and really took this opportunity to get a hit and exceed. I don't know what I'm saying.
Now up to bat, Jacob, number 9.
Anyway, Thatch is on first. Got a ribeye. Jacob Ham scored. Gets our score 6-3. Sorry for all that gibberish I just had. I had a brain fart. Catcher for Southside's having a little talk with the pitcher while Walker's making a sub, it looks like. I believe that is number 10, Wyatt Easley.
Now up to bat, Wyatt Ainsley, number 10, senior, will go in for a sub.
He is taking the place of Jacob Lease, our right fielder. 2 outs on Wyatt right now. First appearance at the plate tonight. Pitch is coming. He swings, grabs a hold of it, goes straight to center. It's a backup, and it's right there. It's 3 outs. Really good hit. First swing. I mean, nothing more you can ask for.
Just a nice catch by center.
He wasn't scared to swing at all, so. But that is it for the bottom of the 5th inning. Score 6-3. War Eagles are up.
Is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We
Now batting for the Southside Mavericks is number 8, Wilson Keith. He is their right fielder. Carter Muth continues to be at the mound tonight. Score is still 6:30. Top of the 6th. War Eagles looking to close out the inning, or the game. It's a good pitch right there. Solid pop. Strike one. Counts 1-1. Strike two. Another great pitch by Carter Muth. Number 3 got him swinging. What a nice little 3 count right there. Threw 4 pitches, but 3 strikes in a row. Nothing more you can ask for. He's really dialed in and calmed and collected. It's all you could ask for. He's found his place at the mound. Now batting for the Southside Mavericks is is this a sub? I'm not sure.
Right now, Heritage Soccer is also playing against Mavericks Soccer. So if you want to tune into that after this, feel free to.
I believe softball is also playing a game too. Oh, a little check swing by number 18, Paul France. He's the catcher for the Mavericks. Counts 2-1, 1 out. No runners on the base. Oh, heater low and in. Foul ball left into the War Eagle bullpen. Wanted a piece of it. Got it. Counts 3-2. That is a walk. Number 18, Paul will go to first base. Now batting is number 15, Peyton Zitterman. We are top of the lineup right now for the Mavericks. Score is still 6-3, 1 out. Runner on first. Top of the 6th. Here comes the pitch. A little high. Here at the top of the 6th. Count is 1-1 with 1 out. Runner on first. Carter disregards them. Throws a nice little ball. Looked to strike in for me, but I don't have the best angle from here. Count is 2-1 with 1 out. Oh, that's weird. Runner still in first. Ball's hit down. Let's see if we get the double play. Nope, just going to first. There's 2 outs for the War Eagles. Jacob Ham, with the third baseman, with the play right then. Nice and easy field. Looked 2, but couldn't get the double in time, so just went for the easy out at first. It'll be 2 outs for the top of the 6th for the War Eagles. Carter Muth is doing a pretty good job on the mound here. Now batting for the Mavericks is number 3, Josh Wright, the second baseman. Got a strike 1, first pitch for Carter Muth. Here comes the second pitch. Oh, a little low. Counts, believe 1-1, 2 outs. Ooh. Real late swing, caught the top of it. Got real lucky there. Still a strike on him, though. Counts 0-2. 1-2. Counts 1-2 with 2 outs. One more strike will seal the deal in this inning. Runner on second. Time call by the batter. Give Carter Muth a second to breathe. Here's the pitch. Ooh, a little high and in. Counts 3-2, full count here. Carter just needs to take a little breath here. Take a breath here and do what he's done the rest of the time and just play catch with that again. Runner on second, full count, 2 outs. Here's the pitch, and it is thrown well. Easton Roy with the ball, throws it to first. It'll be a little low. JoJo bobbles it. Little low throw by Easton. JoJo kept it in front of him, though. JoJo could not pick it off. He stretched out. He almost had it, but it just fell out of his glove. Score remains 6-3, 2 outs. Runner advanced to first after the single. Runner advanced to third. So runners on first and third. Now at the plate for Southside Mavericks is number 12, Sean. Nope. Just kidding. Number 12, Parker Ellis, left fielder. Lefty. Here comes a pitch. Looks to be a good pitch, and that's strike one. Just on the edge of the box for the lefty. Couldn't really tell if it was a strike or not, and it was. Carter Muth was really good at putting position on the outside of the box. Carter Muth disregarding runners. There another good pitch. Makes number 12 for Southside reach for and swing, but does not get a hold of it. It's 2 strikes right there. Counts 0-2 is 2 outs. One more pitch, and this will be the end of the inning. Just kidding, end of the top of the inning. Here it is. And the ball's a little out. Runner will run from first to second. I wouldn't say run. He took a leisurely stroll from first to second, just trying to bait Thatched over our catcher to throw it. Count is 1-2 with 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Here's the pitch. And he reaches for it, and that's a strike 3. Nice inning for Carter Muth Jr. Score continues to be 6-3. It'll be the bottom of the 6th when we come back after this ad break.
Is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for
We are now at the top of the lineup yet again for the War Eagles. Batting now is number 7, Cooper Mann. The pitch. Did not like it. It is out and down. Ball 1. Count is 1-0. Still continues to be windy out in the field tonight. It's not too chilly, but another ball. Count is 2-0. Comes the pitch. Low again. Counts 3-0. Southside pitcher really needs to bring it up just a little bit to try and keep him in the game, but pretty sure I saw someone warming up for the Mavericks earlier. That is ball 4. He'll be walked again. The second walk tonight. Cooper got a hit in his first at bat, I think, and then walked yet again. He will advance to first base.
Up to bat now, Joe Walker, number 1, sophomore.
But before that, the Southside coach will go talk to them, and we will be having a sub pitcher. Now pitching will be number 27, I believe, if I can see that correctly.
Yes, I believe that is 27.
He was formerly the third baseman, and now he's coming to pitch. Looks pretty solid, honestly. Kind of throws it a little bit like Braxton Graver. Quick windup. And now at the plate for the War Eagles is sophomore number 1, Joe Walker. First pitch, reaches it. Joe really needs to just settle down and look for the pitch inside. He's been reaching a little bit. Counts 0-2, and there's the third strike. It's out swinging yet again. Now batting is
Boston Graber, number 20, freshman.
sorry, I was caught off guard by our cameramanship right now. Something's happening. Pick off to first. Cooper made a safe. So his first pick off of the night from number 27. Counts 0-0 for another pickoff. Trying to get Cooper Man out at first. I don't think they will as a righty. It's a little bit tougher to get to first base after you turn around. It gives more time to the batter to the runner to slide back to the base. Pitcher's calling off the catcher's sign. Looks down, throws. Outside. Counts 1-0. 1 out. Score remains 6-3. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
1 out still.
That'll be strike one. Count as 1-1, I believe.
Count will be, yes, 1-1.
Comes a pitch. A little late. A little early. Comes over the top of it. It's the handle of the bat. Count will be 1-2. 1 out. Runner on first. Pitcher looks, pick off, and Cooper gets back to first. He's done a really good job tonight getting back to the bag after keeps trying to get picked off. Here comes his primary leadoff. Steps off. Batter calls time. Gives Boston a second to take a breath. Time again, called by the ump. Not sure what that was for. Counts 1-2. Here's a pitch. There it is. Oh. Not sure if that was a double play or not. Questionable call if the second baseman caught it or not. Honestly, could not tell if it hit the ground or not. Umps will decide if it bounced and it'll be a double play or not. Cooper Manor remains at second, but that will be 2 outs no matter what. So that'll be a third out. Questionable call here. War Eagles are unhappy with that call, but all you can do with a 6-3 lead. We are now in the top of the 7th inning, and we'll come back after a brief ad break.
Is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Our Vest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Our Vest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Vest Bank. We believe.
I'm Matt Crafton, President and CEO of Crafton Tull. Our team is not just a collection of engineers.
3 outs here will end the game for the War Eagles. Score is 6-3, top of the 7th. Pitch in the dirt. Now batting is number 27, who's now pitching for the Mavericks. His name is Gage Stewart. He's pitching for them, the Mavericks. After 2 pitches, count as 2-0. No strikes in the beginning of the inning. Here comes a third. In the dirt yet again. Carter just needs to take a breath and play catch. I think he's trying a little do too much and overcomplicate his pitches right now. Here comes a pitch. In the dirt again. That is another walk. Not what you want to see, but with no one on the base, it doesn't hurt too much. Now batting number 6, Caden Manis, first baseman for the Mavericks. Continues to be a little chilly and windy tonight. Not too terrible tonight, baseball conditions. Runner advances to second after a low ball. Batched over, tried to block it, and it goes past him back to the right of the backstop. Jojo calls time. Jojo Martinez, first baseman, calls time to go talk to Carter Muth. Here comes Walker. Comes and just can, again, speak words of encouragement and tell him just to settle down and play catch like he's been doing. We will take a short little ad break currently. Right back in a second.
Is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Runner on second. Count is 1-0. No outs here in the top of the seventh. Again, 3 outs will end this night of baseball. Sounds super derogative. It didn't mean to be. Count is 2-0. Fans did not like that call. Wish it'd be a strike, but count remains 2-0. Runner on second. Carter looking at him, backing off, throwing. Little outside. Batting for the Mavericks is number 6, Caden Manis again, first baseman. Count is 3-0. Just needs to take a breath right now and play catch with Thatch. Carter hasn't done a terrible job tonight. He's just doing a little too much. And strike call. There it is. Counts 3-1. Chirping again from the dugout. Carter looks at second, ignores, throws. That is a strike right down the middle. Strike 2. Counts 3-2. Southside coach is a little angry that he didn't swing at that one. Runner remains at second. No outs. Score is still 6-3. Top of the seventh. Carter with the pitch. He gets the out. That is strike 3. First of 3 outs for the inning. Now batting for Southside Mavericks is number 25. Trevor Reed, who's a shortstop for the Mavericks. 2 more outs and it'll be the end of the ball game. Score 6-3. A nice pitch by Carter Muth. Southside coach is angry. In his player's face about swinging a little too hard at that one. Carter did a real nice pitch, a little nice and inside pitch. Got him swinging real hard on that one. Southside coach gives him a talk, try and better his team, his player in the moment. He's not seeming a little too happy as of right now. Score count is 0-1, 1 out, runner on second. Carter with 2 more strikes to end this appearance at the plate. A little high, it looks. Yep. Thatch came up a little bit. I think he stayed down and looked a little lower, but came up. Counts 1-1 with 1 out. Runner still on second. Outside. Thatch reaching out for that one and having a slide. Chirping continues from the Southside dugout. Here it comes. Fouled off. Looks to be into Thatch's hand. a former catcher, I know that hurts real bad. Nothing worse than a foul ball or a bat into the hand. Strike out for Carter Muth. That'll be out number 2. Caught him swinging yet again. 3 more strikes, and that'll be another out. 2 outs to close the game right now. Now batting for Southside Mavericks is number 14, Drake Grimm. He's a DH. I believe so. He came back into the game. He left previously, got subbed out, and now he's back in. The DH. Carter Muth has done a real good job tonight closing out the game. Braxton Graber set him up for success early in the innings of the game. Here comes Carter trying to close out the game. Runner on second, counts 0-0. Here goes the pitch. Looks to be good. That is strike 1. Here it comes. 2 more strikes, and the game will be over. Score is 6-3. All we need is 1 out. Carter can just give it to him right now. Strike 2, caught him swinging. 1 more strike, and the game will be sealed and done. Counts 0-2, 2 outs. Runner still on second. Strike finishes it all. Oh, fouled off. Batter's really wanting to stay alive right now as Carter is proceeding to make his statement at the mound tonight. He's done a real nice job. It's quite windy currently. Oh, nice block by Thatch Dover. Ball was a little out and down. Here's the pitch. Woo! Batter walked. I don't know what he was doing. I think he thought it was a strike 3, but I guess it wasn't called. Count is 2-2. And there goes Mr. Davenport running off to go do his other duties. I just like saying that word. Counts 2-2, 2 outs. And there's strike 3 to end the game. Carter Muth with a statement to end the game. Good finish. Here comes all the on-field celebrations from the War Eagles. Final score is 6-3. Really good job tonight hitting over the left field. We had a 2-run homer by Ronnie Acosta that gave us the lead early in the game, 5-2. But yeah, Southside Mavericks kept up with the game and didn't let down the entire time. But War Eagles were able to keep up the lead and finish out strong.